Hey everybody, how's it going? I'm Sethum and welcome back to another episode, folks. I'm Sethum and we're once again back in World of Warcraft, Wrath of the Lich King. And before we get into the video, I just wanted to take a couple of seconds and thank everybody who has clicked on this video for choosing to spend their time with me. I really do appreciate it, and it does mean a great deal to me. So we are going to continue with the quests here in Howling Fjord. We have done what I think would be most of the quests. We still have some to do in this area, and once we do complete all the quests in the area, we're going to move on to another zone. Now, I'm kind of hoping that there is enough left for me to get at least another level. If not, at least get close to getting another level. So that is kind of what I'm secretly hoping for. Hopefully we have plenty of quests in this last little section of the map to do that, to achieve that. It would be nice. So we've got the proto-whelps. They are pretty darn cool. There is a I think it's called Time Lost Proto-Drake that we can get. It is a flying mount that we can obtain off of the super rare NPC with the same name. It's 100% drop rate if we can find that NPC. I'm sure I'm not going to be the only one farming for it, so it'll be fun trying to get that particular Drake. I do want to get my hands on it. I think what I'm going to do here, just to kind of speed things up, I'm going to try and fight multiples of these little proto-whelps. They do look kind of cool. I do think that the way they flap their wings is a bit derpy, but that aside, I think they look well cool and more closer to a dragon of my tastes. Don't get me wrong, I like the dragons with 4 legs or 2 pairs of legs and the wings on top of that. I just personally prefer these, or this style of dragon. To me it's a bit more realistic, where the 4 arms basically turned into wings, so they don't, you know, basically the way I look at it, right? So when you see a dragon with 4 legs or 2 pairs of legs, and then wings on top of it, to me that dragon would have evolved from a creature that had 3 pairs of legs, as the wings were basically, or should basically be, an evolution of the limbs. So similar to a bat, I guess, in my mind, a drake would have evolved its, or dragon should have its wings evolved from legs, and just to keep it realistic in my mind, it needs to have 4 legs or 2 pairs of legs, with the 4 legs, of course, turned into wings, basically evolved into wings. And so to me, this makes sense. I like all dragons all the same. It's just I prefer these more than the others. That was a bit of I don't know. I wouldn't call it a rant, because it's not a rant. Bit of useless information for you. I'm getting a bit worried about them flames coming close to me. Okay. They're not getting closer. So I'm going to guess that if I were to stand in those flames, it would probably hurt. So of course we have the proto-drakes up at the top burning the place down. So I'm guessing it's how they look after the eggs. Maybe how they incubate their eggs. Everything has to be super hot. Similar to Ark, I guess. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do something now, because my health is not doing too good right now. Oh, I'm cutting it close. I'm being brave now. Or would you call this stupid? Probably stupid. I think that's probably the best way of wording what I'm about to do, what I've just done. Should have probably healed before I did anything else. I am hoping, right, that my little worms will come out and I don't actually kill myself. Yeah, there we go. Right now, I've got confidence in my little worms to do a thing for me and keep me alive. Or heal me. This is what is not going to be a thing if I go down, or when I go down the unholy path. Oh well. I mean, we'll see. I think I'm going to love both specs, to be honest. The Death Knight is most certainly a character or class that I really enjoy playing. I'm not necessarily a big fan of melee classes, but I am really enjoying playing the Death Knight. And there we go, we got some music in the background, just keep things nice and smooth to add a bit of a mood swing to what we're doing. There we go.
I need to target something first.
Alright, I got my worms, so might as well use them to get a bit of health. They're not attacking the egg though.
It's too far away.
I swear I don't understand how these worms work. Sometimes they attack targets quite randomly. They're quite aggressive to it. And like, so something that I've noticed with the maggots or whatever they are, call them worms, but so say I'm in combat with a creature, I basically spawn, or one of my attacks or whatnot, or one of their hits ends up spawning the worms in. I kill the creature, then the worms just basically aggro onto something that I was not even close to. Yet other times, say with this egg, when I'm attacking the egg, it's not actually aggroing onto the egg. It makes no sense to me. I really genuinely don't get the mechanic on how these things attack.
I need to get closer.
I mean, they are pretty fast, not gonna lie. They can keep up with me. Okay, we've got 2 drakes here. Once I break this egg, of course. Try and get another one out. So as I'm going through this quest, I can actually say that I kind of vaguely remember doing it when, I guess, retail was classic, or when retail was Wrath of the Lich King, really. And personally speaking, for some odd reason, I actually like the design of this, let's call it burnt forest. I think it looks pretty cool, a bit grim, but visually I find it aesthetically pleasing, to be honest, and somewhat warmer. Like every time I'm in the snow biomes, it feels a bit cold. I mean, it is meant to be cold. It's snow. It's Northrend. It's up north, It's a country or continent up north, so it's meant to be cold. But yeah, like zones like this just make it a bit nicer. It's nice to have this variation in I don't know, would you call it a biome in the zone? I like seeing stuff like this. We've killed quite a few of these drakes. Whelps, actually. But yeah. It's surprising that the big dragon's up there. I mean, okay, it doesn't work with the mechanic of the game, but it's surprising that they don't aggro onto us and they let us, the player, kill so many of their eggs.
I'm out of range.
Okay. As always, loot everything. Okay, we're getting there. We're getting there. Quite a few things to kill. And I'm also looking at my XP bar, and I guess we're doing alright. We've made some progress. I haven't actually kept a really close eye on it to see how much progress we've made, but I can bet that every time we kill a proto-whelp, when the bar goes up, we can barely tell. Alright, that was it. That was the last one. Felt like we've been here for a while. Yeah, see, this is what I meant. So, I just killed that proto-whelp. My worm just went and attacked that egg for no reason. I wasn't even engaged in combat with it. So, that's what I was on about earlier. It just doesn't make much sense to me. Okay, so we need to find them cannonballs. That should be fairly easy. That doesn't make a lot of sense. I guess they like to recycle here in World of Warcraft. So I guess let's help keep the world clean and recycle some cannonballs. I'm guessing that's what I picked up earlier when I came into the zone. Let's see. What do they look like? I vaguely know what I'm looking for. We're trying to avoid you if we can. Yeah, don't see any cannonballs. Of course you had to dismount me, didn't you? Oh, yeah. We got two of them.
I don't have a target.
Okay. There we go. So let's find us a cannonball. Alright, we've got that dude wandering around there. Aha. Okay. So I'm looking at the mini-map. Generally speaking, where they show the little cogwheel, the cannonballs tend to be there. So it is, at times, accurate in that regard. Not always, though. There's another one right there. I mean, something must not be right with them cannons, because they didn't shoot them very far. Can I get these? Okay, I didn't aggro the shovel horns. Shovel tusk. Did they actually fire all the way down here? Yeah, they did. Wow. Well, this one's a bit more acceptable for the distance that I expect the cannon to actually shoot. Let's see how much more we have. Okay, I thought there was... Yeah, there is one there, right? Okay, that one's got a shovel tusk right next to it. We don't want to be messing with that. So always look for the easy targets. 8. Can I get that before he comes? Ah, interrupted me. So close. So by definition, I guess you could say so close yet so far. Alright, pick this up. 9. Didn't pick it up the first time. I was rushing though. Okay. Well, I guess they fired them pretty far. The ones that are really close to the keep, I kind of wonder what happened there. How did that cannonball not get as far as you'd expect it? I mean, surely, maybe a defect cannon, maybe? So what I'm going to do is, as always, try and get a good clump of quests completed and then return back to the origin of the quest or the quest giver and then hand in as many as I can. We also have these guys right here, so this should be fairly easy. Sadly, I didn't see them the first time around. Of course, you're gonna throw a net at me.
Target something first.
I mean, it's almost like he knew that I needed another one. Alright, let's get you as well. And my worms popped out. The question is, what's the next thing that these worms will attack? Nothing. That's good. See, right there, they didn't attack the eggs. I don't know how I don't know, would you call it an aggro mechanic? I don't know how it works on these things. Definitely interesting. I think at times probably broken is what I would say, but it works most of the time and we get what we want from it most of the time, so I can't complain. Alright, well, I didn't really want to fight you. I was trying to run away from you, but hey, if you want it, that's fine. Who am I to say no? Okay. So I might as well go. Well, we got that guy behind us that we probably forgot. Let's go back and complete it. And there is a question mark there. So basically that means we have a quest that we can hand in. Here he is. Okay, a bit of a knockback there. Right, so that means we're done with the zone. Let's go and turn in that quest that I was going to do initially. Or maybe I could go and hand in what I've already done. And then complete anything on the way there. Oh, for God's sakes. I've got two of them as well. I guess I wasn't really careful there. And in the attempt to not aggro them. I was a bit undecided, if I'm honest. And I think... Oh, we got a little whelp there as well. That wants a piece of the action. There we go. He's nearly dead. Down he goes. Okay, so back to our journey then. I'm going to go back and hand in these quests that I've completed. Starting with you, sir. And I do have a proto Drake there a little bit. Okay, never mind. He's fighting a tree. Alright, I didn't know that was a thing. I guess that's one way of finding out. Alright, let's do that again, shall we? So let's see what you have to offer. Okay. Not really that interesting, the ring. Okay. That's got mana on it. And intellect. So let's have a look at what I can get. I mean, I've got these rings. An armor pen rating. I wonder if that's actually going to help me. There is a ring I've got there. Where I gain actually quite a bit. I only lose 12 strength, so I might use the ring. I feel like that will benefit me. There we go. Yeah, why not? So that's that done. Let's get moving. Of course, I'm gonna aggro a proto whelp. Why wouldn't I? There we go. Go on in. You wanted it. You wanted it, good sir. Okay. So I think I'm gonna go downwards. Or southwards, better said. Trying to avoid aggroing these dudes. Okay, speak to the walrus fellow.
Oh, you have my attention.
See what he has to give us. And then, I think there's like a village not far from here, so maybe that might be a thing. That might be the next move. But eventually we'll do that at a later time if I'm correct. For now, we're going to go back to the keep, and I think we've got a couple of quests we can hand in there. I'm actually quite interested, if I'm honest, to see how that fares in terms of XP, or how that translates in terms of XP. So we have at least 3 quests. There's some stuff down there that we can do all the way south. And I guess this is a village as well. So that's possibly a thing. We'll see. It looks like I don't have very many zones left here in Howling Fjord until I have to move to a different location. So the reason I'm interested in the XP, or the amount of XP that I gain from the quest here, is because I want to see how far I get, or how far I can possibly get before I get the next level. Or basically, another way of saying is I'm quite curious to find out if I get close to getting another level whilst I'm here, or do I have to move to another zone because I've run out of quests to complete. There's your cannonballs. I think some of your cannons are ruined, sir. I mean, something weird's happened, because they should land much further than I've found them, to be honest. And you've already wasted them because you've shot them. Well done. I'm not sure what you're shooting at, by the way. But yeah, not my place to judge. Okay. So there's a quest that we can hand in here. And if I remember correctly, it was up the steps and in this room. There we are.
Here there.
Okay. Oh, hello. So, I think
What can I do for you?
I'm supposed to talk to you, sir. Pick up the next one. Alrighty.
See you around.
I'm glad I came down here to get this one sorted out, because now I know we're going to be sent to do some proto-drakes, kill some proto-drakes. So basically, it's a bit of going backwards and forwards type of thing. Let's quickly hand in this one right here, which is in the inn, I think. Just checking around. Yep, it's in the inn. I think this is the one we picked up from the person in the kitchen. Here we are.
What can I get for you today? See you soon.
Nice. And you know what? We got a fair decent amount of XP. I didn't expect to get that much, to be honest. I'm quite pleasantly surprised here. I do have some stuff here that I could do with potentially selling off. Okay. So quickly have a look at the map. Yeah, there we go. That's fine. We can grab these two quests that we've got on this little basically make my way down to the south part of this section of the map. It does look like there are fewer and fewer quests. Actually, saying that, we have some stuff further up north as well, so maybe, just maybe, I might get close to getting another level here. I don't really know though. It did seem like it took a lot of quests to get that first level, so I don't know, we'll see. So basically we need to get these proto-drakes somehow. Can I grab that? Nope. Can I do it now?
I need to get closer.
So how do I get these guys down here? Oh, of course we're gonna aggro its little whelplings. Why wouldn't we? Is this close enough? There we go. Okay, gonna have to fight these guys off. And we'll give that thing another go. It's interesting because it's quite high, the proto drake, so trying to target it and actually use the quest item on it is not that easy. Especially if you're paying attention to the skies and not really looking on the ground where you're going. And of course my worms are attacking something because they're giving me health. Go figure, eh? Seriously, this is actually quite challenging.
I need to get closer.
Go on. There's one on the ground, might as well. Actually, let's see. I mean, clearly, we need to get these guys. And I accidentally messed that one up, didn't I? That's fine, we'll use it out of my inventory. There we go. I was really struggling to actually get it from the little list that Questy pushed up, so probably better if I use it from my inventory. Tell you what though, They really look nice, these proto drakes. I cannot wait to get my hands on one for myself. There we go. Alrighty, let's have a look around here. Find another drake. And we've got another whelp on us. That's what happens. At least they don't hurt that bad, to be honest. It's interesting because now I mean they're just annoying now, but in the past these guys would have been bothersome. I'm sure for some classes though it probably would be. Not so much. I'm not really that bothered about them as a Death Knight, but I'm kind of sure that maybe a Cloth Wearer or a mana class that has to regen mana would be bothered because you have to sit down and drink some more. So yeah, I can count myself fortunate that I don't use mana. Okay.
That ability isn't ready yet.
There we go. Okay, so let's go all the way down and see what I needed to do down here. See, I mean, yeah, it's a bit of a long way, a bit of a trek. At least we're not doing it on foot. I can only imagine how painful it would have been. I mean, do you know what? I'm going to be honest and say that if I think about it, the amount of land that Wrath of the Lich King brings in is actually quite vast. Okay, that's kind of cool. So if I'm guessing correctly, I just had a little peek around the corner there. Wonder, yeah. That's the undead village right there. The undead camp to my left. And I'm guessing that's where the Forsaken are doing their Forsaken-ish things. There's actually a bit of a side story for the Horde with regard to the Horde and particularly the Forsaken. It's actually quite an interesting story that takes place here in Wrath of the Lich King, where the Forsaken go against Sylvanas basically and do their own thing and use a special type of plague to kill both the living and the scourge. And it leads to basically kind of an invasion of the Undercity, which is kind of cool. Definitely am looking forward to doing that one. Although that'll be at a later time. We'll quickly grab this. And let's go up here. Okay. Okay, I think I know what I meant to do. I very vaguely remember this particular quest. Of course, we've got a shovel tusk after us. Okay, we're trying to avoid you. Well, okay, never mind. That did not work out. I guess being sneaky is not my forte, is it? I mean, it's kind of difficult when they're this closely packed together.
I don't have a target.
Okay, yeah, we need to dig some stuff up. Yeah. There you go.
I need a target.
And that one is sorted. It's funny how my little worms sometimes end up being invisible underneath the foliage that's on the ground. You can barely see them. There we go. It was only a matter of time, so might as well aggro you as well. Get you sorted out. Giant skeleton with the belt. I mean, everything else on him is kind of gone. He's got a shield, a bone, maybe some bracers, and a belt.
I'm out of range.
There we go. We grab everything. Run in here. Pick this up. And try and sneak out. I don't really think that's an option. I'm definitely going to aggro something. Surprised I didn't aggro that shade. Yeah, okay, that's fine. We'll deal with you. He's got a nice beard, though. He hasn't got hair, but he still has a beard. And we have a shade as well.
I need to get closer.
Was this skeleton actually sleeping or something? That's really weird. Oh no, it's the bear. Ha. A bear spirit. I didn't actually realize I was a bear until I had a second look at it. I thought it was a stone. Of sorts. Guess I was paying more attention to basically to the environment, trying to kind of make my way through it as peacefully as possible, if you can call it that. Try and kill as few of these undead things here, just because I find it less time consuming, but it is what it is. I mean, they are pretty scared about, and yeah, there's not really sometimes an option of avoiding them. There we go. Pick you up. Or maybe better said, loot you up. Sounds a lot better. Okay, got some dirt here. Let's go digging. And they all have a nice thing to say about us. You know, that nice thing is in the form of a threat. So let's go and turn this one in. I was hoping to get away with it. Not that lucky. We're gonna get the shade as well. Yep. That's fine. We can deal with this.
Ready yet.
Okay, so we have 2 quests we can hand in. We'll hand both of them in, and I think by looking at the time that I'll call it a day. Do you know what? When I first came to this area, to Howling Fjord, I actually came here because I didn't have much of a choice. The ship to Borean Tundra didn't really work, so I had to get the Dockmaster to Howling Fjord. But initially, I was like, I'm starting with my least favorite zone, but I've actually started to like this. It's grown on me. It has grown on me, I'd say, quite significantly. It's actually not a bad place. I really do like it. Visually, it's quite pleasing. And, you know, I've had a chance now, I suppose, to re-look at it and see it with a different pair of eyes as compared to when I first did this. And I find that for the most of it, the experience I've had here with the quests in Howling Fjord is actually, or has actually been quite pleasant. The visuals were definitely nice. And the quests were quite interesting. Some of them took me a while to figure them out, but it doesn't change the fact that the quests were good, were interesting. I enjoyed it. There you go, quest complete. We get another quest. Alright, and we're going to have to go further south. We've got another quest for that keep that we have to hand in. And once I get to the keep, I think I'll end the video here. Well, after I hand in the quest. And I guess Howling Fjord is starting to look a bit empty for quests. Just the way I like it. It just shows that I've been consistent with what I said I would do. And it looks a lot cleaner. Basically, that is what I'm going to aim to do with the vast majority of zones in the long run. What I want to do, though, I did see a thing on my mini-map. Where was it? Somewhere around here. There we go. I do also pay attention to my mini-map for ore. I will try and gather up as much as I can whilst I quest. And also level up my blacksmithing. It's quite important. I do want to get to a high level when it comes to blacksmithing. Alright. Let's go and turn this one in and see if there is going to be another quest. Right now, I'm being a bit doubtful. If I'm honest, it would be nice. I am not gonna lie.
Hey there.
Leather plate, let's see. Yeah, we don't care much for mana. That's fine. Leather, mail, cloth.
Safe travels.
Okay, we talk to you again. So, hey, look, we've unlocked some more quests in this area. Okay, that's fine. Let's go and pick those up. That is actually quite cool. I do need to find them, though. I think I'll have to come out this way. And yeah, I'll have a look around for the quest. But for now, this is the end of this video, folks. Thank you all so much for spending your time with me. I really do appreciate it. Please don't forget to hit that like button, share, comment, and subscribe. And as always, until next time, stay safe, folks.